we go. This is our new menu screen. I don't think I showed this in the last part. So yeah, Marine's back in the sewers, and this part of the sewers looks slightly different, but whatever. Let's get going here. My main plan is to talk to everyone in the campus before we go back to the before we do whatever we need to do to get the story going. Okay, so we got a flea market going on tomorrow, so that's interesting. Here we go, Rolling. Some of them feel like they were playing the first game. Okay, so I guess in the third game, I haven't came across Hillbilly yet, I believe. Okay. Or Mint. Oh well, at least things will work out for her in the third game. So wait, have we been? Wait, haven't been inside? Was Civil War over for like 3 months now? Oh, I talked to you. Okay, you're walking around the whole area. Well, I might spend a bonding point with Milliam. Just to commit, I guess. Okay, so I guess we'll see him on the train later on. Oh, you two. Well, I'm actually kind of surprised that Vivi just said, I'm kidding. Typically, she'll just let that shit fly. I'm trying to talk to you, baby girl. I'm trying to talk to your sister. Here we go. Oh, so Claire the second year. I think off screen Mint ran across there in the third game. Okay. Let's go to the roof, see if there's anyone up there. Like maybe Makarov smoking or something like that. Yep, he's smoking over there. Is Margarita a second year as well? Having a nice loud mom is definitely good because my mom was screaming about something on the phone downstairs, but because she had no chill. Oh, that's just one downside of having lived as a divorced man, I guess. Oh, okay, we're getting a conversation here. Do you know how to do these special lessons for your kids? Got more than enough on my hands with just one set of lessons, but you guys just have to have your own, didn't you? I'm sure it's a ton of work. Really can thank you enough for doing all this for us. Whatever. Yeah, my current workload is a headache, but I'm sure if we upgrade to migrate next year rolls around. Personally, like, if it wasn't for the whole Osborne thing, like, judging by their hairstyles, I would rather assume that Makarov is actually his actual dad. With his school else? Oh, okay, that's new. Okay. I thought you did know that Makarov helped build your Tachi. Okay, so we won't be able to go there. Okay. So do I have to, my big reward for saving the whole country, do I have to actually do the test? Cause shit, very question on what happened in the Civil War. Okay, Ring fought her. I wonder when we're gonna get a flashback to see what Osborn told Reed. I'm surprised he didn't say anything deeper, but alright. I'm surprised Marine didn't comment on it, but oh well. Oh wait, did he know that you were his son? maybe Van Dyke just knows the whole deal with Schwarzer, but he just don't care because all he cared about being principal. I just want to see why Reem has to do another year of school, personally, because fuck, he should be graduating now. Like he should just pass with flying colors. Okay. That's an interesting feature for that character. Anyone up here? Oh shit, for once people are up here. Okay, you're taking pictures of the girls in swimsuits. I know that for a fact, but let's see here. Join the military with him in the 4th Armored Division. Rest in peace, back to the war photographer, we hardly knew ye. It's very interesting how he has both modes of both being Rex and also just being an actual war photographer. Wait a second. Wait, there's no girl there? Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, suspension of disbelief here. Okay, I can see him up there too. Can you guys just not notice? I'm trying to talk to you, buddy. Trying to talk to Houston's here. Why didn't Rufus just say, let my boy Ring graduate early? Despite being behind on credits, apparently. I think he's still taking it kind of calmly that Rufus is actually an Iron Blood. I wonder does that mean that Rufus is gonna be an Iron Blood in the future? Okay. Got been to the gym. I guess I might have the auditorium in the library. Oh, you two. I wonder what happened to Hugo. Probably want to see them get together, but judging by the third game, that's not gonna be exactly what happens. I guess I go to George first, and then I'll go to Toa. Okay, who's that? Let's get out of here. I'm just curious, can I just go to Trista? No? Okay. Let's see what's over here real quick. Alright, no one's here. I'm surprised the Provisional Army never tried to go in there. Just to see, Asian, like, secrets and all that lovely jazz.
Oh.
Hey there,
okay.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Wait a second, you guys are already second years. Wait, are we second years now, or...
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart.
Well, I guess we'll see Angelica riding that baby in the third game, whenever
I
we
just
see her.
couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous.
Yeah, they're like even a
Specs
bull
are pretty
there.
much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
Oh, okay, that's what that means.
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
Well, looking at how she's dressed and how her personality is, yeah, like, that makes
My
sense.
martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific
Including
plan.
Calvert, I'm assuming, so we'll probably see her in
Sizable
Calvert.
journey.
Whenever they make
You can say that
new
again.
games.
I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
I know we'll see George again in the third game, judged by a
You
review.
really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way.
First stop's the Burl and ZCF.
I wonder if they ever gonna get together, because I remember the awkward dancing moment in the first
After
game.
that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead. That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen. Even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
As a third party, though. Oh, well, not the war that you're
Don't
about
beat
to go
yourself
to.
up over it, Rain.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even
Okay.
want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Are we gonna go flashback right now, or...?
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did.
Well, I fought a protagonist of a previous arc, so... I guess I feel a bit like a dick, I guess. I'm assuming that's Rain's general feelings.
But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
Which is better than them being completely clueless and you not telling them after the fact.
Sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys.
Group hug?
This really helps.
Group hug?
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay
Oh, because of the
Valimar a
back
visit
door.
while you're here?
I think that's the very first time we ever used that back
Spared
door.
no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will. But not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Chevalier, okay. Well, I'm glad that her and her dad got along so well. I doubt Duke Abarea is gonna be much of a better time. Well, this is a
Hey,
very small
Valimar,
storage
how are you
area.
holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need.
If he has a self-repair, I don't see how they gave him repair him to
They'll
begin with.
need you a lot in the days
From
ahead.
the outside. But
I will
well.
strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
Might have been the real epilogue final boss, but oh well.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation in the earth veins below us.
Whenever any game hand wave an explanation like that, typically that's not the case.
Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Oh, you guys could do that?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
I don't think they use that at all in the third game yet, but besides the obvious he might call bullshit, but okay, was that taken care of? I'll say the game, then I guess we just go to the student union building. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. Okay. Oh, hey! I didn't know that all the guys were over here. Okay, there's above joint military. I wonder what's gonna happen to Ferris. I don't think Reem was ever able to go to the salons. I appreciate that, Monk. How the hell do you mistake Reem for Crow? Interesting thing to say, but okay. And tell that they want up here, which I doubt. Yeah, I thought so. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Like there'll be more Dorothy in the third game. I'm surprised that Marine didn't have like a little teardrops thing, but I guess we're just so used to their shit at this point. Okay, I guess about Maki becoming part of joining the government or whatever. I don't know how Crow would react to him saying he's including Crow there. How many points do I have? 150? Sure, why not? Oh, okay, I guess I'll see you there at some point. Well, I mean, like, there's no one else who can really lead the club hands in anyway. So with that, let's get this going here. I can't imagine there being more than an hour or two of gameplay left. Okay. Well, that's creepier than watching Altino sleep,
Yep,
I guess.
I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room.
Well, since there's like a year and a half gap at least between this and the third game, I wonder if she kept on helping the main campus.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
I think psychologically speaking, even when you sleep talk, that doesn't necessarily reflect your dreams. You can just look out the window. Do you want to just look out the window, Marine? And pretend like you were just looking out there?
Rain? What are you doing in my room? Wait, this is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Was Crow in your room before?
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
And then I came in anyway after hearing the response to watch you sleep.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that?
He only found you sleeping once.
I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
Well, you were yelling at him why you... Okay.
I did try to look as little as possible.
If you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine. Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Model-wise, he looks just fine to me.
Come with me.
Oh wow, that animation of grabbing his hand. I'm surprised they even
What's
had
this
that.
all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here.
Did you like?
No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now.
Ooh, okay.
But
Where are we going with this?
that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure
Okay.
everything life throws your way. Okay?
I still think he acted very odd during
If
the
it
whole
gets too much,
Lloyd's
it's
fight.
alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
But yeah, she got a point though. Probably good enough to
So
bottle up your
sorry.
emotions.
I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back.
It feels weird to see someone so much smaller being like so comforting, being like with that like.
I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could.
I gotta feel bad for that because I really want to see how they would have reacted to Crow being back. Like, would they kick his ass and he'll be back in the
You
group, or?
made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too.
Well, I guess given that Osborn didn't even die to begin with, I guess that kind of reduces Crow's status as a terror. Well, the desire was still there. I don't know.
Don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all.
In fact, who is becoming the?
You're going on a tour of various
the main,
NGOs
who's
after
the main person
graduation,
leading
right?
the student council?
Yep, the plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you.
Especially since you led the Courageous.
Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the Courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well, if you say so. Okay, I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do.
Like, is Sharon gonna be our maid for one more
And
time,
thanks
or?
for offering.
Now that I have seen on YouTube actually with a review, so I kind of knew that was coming with Breen's little mini breakdown there. What's the chances that all 2, 4, 6, 8, all 10 of us eat counseling? It's surprising that all of us are just coming out at the same time. Are we gonna take a long scene to walk together? Yeah, here we go. Alright, students. Are we gonna see this new students, even though, like, I don't know what the point of that would be? Well, like, just you and Elisa and Machias and Husis were the only ones at odds with each other, while Fee was just standoffish with everyone. So, I mean, like Gaius and Elias, like we were all chilling together. Okay, it's fair that he's saying that. Okay, that is true. The inventory doesn't make fools of even the best of us. Did you not hear me say the best of us? Fair point. It was hell on all of us at the time, but it's all just a fun memory now. I suppose the same could be said about your and Rain's little incident at the start of the year, could it? So let's bring that up, didn't you? I'm just surprised that Muley never heard about it from anyone else. Okay, I like how they're talking about this now. And hell, like that first dungeon exploration was the reason why I fell in love with this game to the point I bought all 4 games shortly afterwards. That was it. When we finally managed to pull together Tafia, she just kept shuffling like nothing happened. It was like she was lying in wait the whole time, watching wait for her chance to strike. Oh, for a second, I was like, were we talking about Fee? With the cutting off the thing's ankles? But oh well. Well, what she has in mind? Like bring out Lammy? And hopefully on related note, what are we going to do for dinner tonight? I only plan on getting something over at Kirschi's, but anyone have any better ideas? Well, how about Sharon? Well, yeah, like we can use the North Highlands cooking from Gaius, the commoner cooking from Machias and Elliot, the richness of Husis and Laura, and wherever the hell they serve at Reem and Ymir.
That won't be necessary.
Hey! One last meal.
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Nostalgia? But like seriously, like what if Sharon just said, "Oh, I came here because of nostalgia, Lady Elisa"?
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker.
I'm like, it's probably gonna be only like for a few weeks or something like that before y'all graduate anyway, besides Reem. So, actually, I'm kind of surprised that they don't give Reem Sharon as his personal maid during his off-screen year
Which
here.
means I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it.
Especially for you, my dearest Reem. You gonna hit
I've
hit
already
with that?
started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
I'm glad we have her, but at the same time, though, like, I part of me want to see how it would have went if we all cooked something together.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up.
You do realize who you're talking about, right? You're talking about your mother and Sharon.
Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order.
Oh shit, he came
He
back.
and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
I kind of wish we saw something. I wish we saw at least one scene of them resolving their differences.
Amazing.
But, oh well.
Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving.
Well, good thing for you. We're gonna
Wouldn't
have
mind
that
drink
hot meal.
either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season.
Who are you talking to?
Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Oh, why are you here?
What should give you some beer and some good food?
It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it.
Yes.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
Wait, as the Ouroboros or as a maid? And plus, if it's Ouroboros, like no one else knows besides us, right?
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government to leave her alone.
Oh, yeah, I guess, Osborne would know.
Well, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
She's not being burned, but she's strong enough to handle anyone. Are we gonna listen to one more Obbin time, or no?
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all.
Maybe the end of this, night cycle, like, patrolling, maybe we'll see what happens between him and Osborne.
Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
On each free day, this is our last free day, bitch. Anyways, let's save real quick, just in case. But like, honestly, with the uniform and all that, like, if I didn't see the 2D art of his collar and all that, like, I could just be easily fooled into thinking that we're playing the first game again. Kind of like a, oh shit, here we go again type of thing. Are you on pair?
Oh, there you are. You look bored, Celine.
She looks more tired than bored, but...
I guess I am. My work's done at this point. I feel like I aged a few decades as soon as the war came to an end.
Come on now.
I figure as a familiar, I kind of figure that you'd be fine.
Feels a bit strange to be saying it after the fact, but you fought pretty well over in Crossbell. You've really mastered piloting Valimar.
I'd like to think so, anyway. I feel like I could pull off just about anything with him now.
I guess in Crow's death, I guess it's been more motivated to use him.
Think, I couldn't do half as much with him when I was first starting out.
You do realize you just admitted you were totally useless, right? I wonder if you're gonna be okay without us, you know? Valimar must have drawn the short straw to end up with a budding awakener like you.
Thanks for worrying about me all the time, Celine.
Excuse me, what makes you think I was worried about you?
Just about everything. From what I can tell, you've always worried about me. Back in the beginning, when I didn't know anything about piloting, you were always there to guide me through our battles. I doubt I would have ever come this far if you didn't have my back. So, thank you. For all of it.
Why do you always have to be like this? There are parts of the legends passed down in the clan that not even Emma and I know about. But just bear this one thing in mind.
What's up?
Divine Knights have incredible power, and they can become devils just as easily as they can become gods.
Okay. So like trying to tell Ring to be mindful of how he uses
Don't
powers.
worry, I know. And I won't forget. Anyone in my position needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm well aware of that.
Well, not just that, they also have to be, and they should also focus on doing the right thing.
That's fine then. Anyway, good luck, I guess. If you really need it, I can always come and help out.
He's not a witch though, so... So I'm guessing everyone will give me voice dialogue? What's up, baby girl? Okay, yeah, here we go.
Oh, good evening, Master Reen. I thought you had already retired for the evening. How would you like for me to put together some supper?
I'm surprised you didn't offer him a bath in our non-existent bath
I
house.
appreciate the offer, but I think I've eaten more than I should have as it is. Your cooking really is delicious, Sharon. I was starting to miss it after not having it for so long.
It was my pleasure to cook for all of you again, so I pulled out all the stops with this one.
So you pulled out some stops before?
Seeing all of you happily indulging my handiwork always makes every second of preparation worth it. Is something the matter, Master Reen?
Oh, I was just thinking about how you haven't changed a bit. I'm not sure it's my place to ask, but is everything alright over at Ouroboros? I can't help but wonder after how things turned out. Vita seems really shocked.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue. No word of what's been happening in the society has reached my ears since then.
Do you guys, like, talk on the phone, or...?
I have no idea where the second Anguis is now. Nor do I know what happened regarding the Phantasmal Blaze plan after the Chancellor declared he was taking it over.
Do you have anything to say about me being the son of your supposed enemy?
Quite frankly, none of it is my concern. The answers won't change who I am, and it won't suddenly cause me to shift priorities. I am and always will be a proud maid of the Reinford family.
Am I gonna find out about why in the
Not
third game?
because of the freedom we enforcers are granted, but because that is simply who I am. Much like how you being the Ashen Chevalier doesn't change how you are also a proud member of Class 7.
I'm surprised that Marie never pet you on the head.
I suppose you're right.
And no matter what happens to you in the future, never lose sight of who you really are. It's almost time for me to return to Ruhr. But should you ever need me again, I will gladly rush to your side.
If the chairman permits.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you can stay here for a while longer.
I think her voice acting sounds slightly different in the third game. I handled this for last, so let's see here. Is this your room? I thought it was Milliam's.
What are you looking at, Laura?
I remember you having a mushy thing.
It's you, Reen.
You couldn't tell with the voice?
I'll show you.
Oh,
Okay,
you and Monica got a
your
picture
room.
taken together? You both look so happy in it, too.
Yeah, I'm sure Rex was just as happy as well.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly offered to take it for us. I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirror's on that being Rex. Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once. I never expected you and Monica would get so close.
I'm surprised that you don't know about Rex, Laura.
Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
Please, don't say that.
I don't remember them not getting along before.
I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons.
Well, as far as her and Monica go.
Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Really? After the war, you still say that?
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose. This will be my last time I can relax before my training, after all.
Yeah. You're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense. I have no idea where we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be dangerous.
Well, probably be similar to Reem with Master Coffee.
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year, if not more. Father's going to be with me. But with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
Wait, is that not normal for him to be...
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential. Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the best time to do it.
That is very true.
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. Regardless, I'd love to come and visit you should the opportunity present itself.
And you can also spar with him.
And if it does, I'd like to formally request a duel with you to test how much the two of us have grown.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know who's going to win that duel. But your invitation is all the motivation I need to get plenty of training in myself. And have you beating me too badly.
I hope you will.
Alright, so who's over here?
Emma? What are you doing?
Oh, hi there, Reem.
She's probably writing in a diary.
Well, Dorothy and I decided that we're gonna put together one final collection of stories as a club.
Okay, are you writing? Yeah,
Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Okay, they're gonna be president of the literary club.
Wait, if Dorothy's involved...
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you.
Well, coming from you, yeah, I can trust that.
Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
It's supposed to be a fairy tale.
Between Green and Crow?
I can't pretend it's 100% original.
Because Azure and
I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden. Or at least, that's the plan.
I can't think of any real-life correlation, but... Or like any, example of that in real life.
Sounds interesting. Can I give it a read when you're done? I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story is to be read.
Am I actually going to be able to read this?
Something wrong?
No, not at all.
No, well, the he hit, no, yeah, there's something wrong.
I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now.
Okay.
Still, if you do need anything, don't hesitate to get in touch. It may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Well, at least in the third game, at least we'll work
I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
So I guess that means that Emma's just not going to visit you whatsoever.
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to. It has its benefits, though. For one, you'll be able to reach me no matter where I might be.
Could he teleport?
So don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
Alright, I'm sure I'll give you a ring. Or a rune, I guess. I hope you end up being able to find Vita, too.
Thank you.
What will you do when you find her? Okay, so much for reading her story. Okay, you.
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the Guardian Club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year with you.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, the third game, everyone had to get forced to take a club up.
Don't you worry. I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to see how things are going.
All of us are first years right now, right? And Reed's just getting held back a year because they're being dicks still.
It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter. Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. Kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
It's probably the whole boss thing when they said that they're gonna bring back her boss.
This one and this one should be okay too.
Oh. What's
what
up?
Are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after. You can try raising them if you want. Don't worry if they wilt or anything, though. When I've found the others from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming. If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job, but I'll give it my best shot.
I wonder if we're actually gonna plant that. Yeah, but yeah, Sarah did her a favor, making Fee join.
Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end.
Or I'm guessing everyone's our second years now.
I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse and Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin.
Well, yeah, during your free time, you'd rather be in the sauna versus fucking running around.
No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Rhineford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after another.
Are you gonna pat her on the head too?
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company. But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother.
Elisa?
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just thinking about how blessed I am. I've got a wonderful family, a great club I'm part of, all of you as my classmates.
Oh, right. It took me a long time to realize the same thing, too. We really are one and the same.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Elisa.
Like, wow. Like, that's the animated a tear effect.
It's nothing, honestly. I'm just feeling a bit emotional all of a sudden. I don't know what's gotten into me. Nothing's wrong, though. I promise.
But...
Still, let's both make the most of our free day tomorrow.
Well, I think they came a long way, because, like, if there was a leaf at the beginning and she shed a tear in front of him, she probably would have kicked his ass out.
It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Well, after seeing her cry there, I feel motivated to give her one of my bonding points.
Yeah, agreed. Let's make it a day to remember for both of us.
I'm surprised that no one really reacted that much to Rean being the son of Chancellor Osborn. Okay, well, if anyone would comment on it, it would be her.
What's up, Milliam?
Oh, hey, Rean. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months.
Power of the head.
Not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller, too.
I'm trying to look at her right now, but it's hard to tell when she's sitting.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so?
Inches, right?
Judging by my specs, I'm not gonna get much taller than this, though. I'm Mini Milliam forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow up to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's.
Interesting way to put it.
You know, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask.
Okay, are you even human with the whole
It was
specs?
only when I was working with Altina over in Crossbell that it finally clicked, but the two of you were made artificially, weren't you?
Yep.
Well, she said specs. Like, what type of normal human kid would be like, oh, well, my specs say I'm not gonna get much bigger.
But it's not like we're dolls or anything. We're not that different from you guys.
It's kind of like, cloning.
I think the only real difference is that we weren't born from a mother the way normal people are. Oh, but I was adjusted to be able to link with Lammy too, so there's that.
But what the fuck went wrong that made you the way you are and made Altina the way she
So
is?
what kind of place is the Black Workshop supposed to be?
They probably work with the black market,
You
right?
can't answer that, right?
Nope. I think everything I knew about the place was wiped from my memory when I was sold off.
I would say that human trafficking, but she's not human, right? Wait. If she's artificial, does that mean that she's not a? Is she? I don't know. If she's a robot.
My first real memory is waking up 5 years ago in Gramps' care. That was about when I first met Claire and Lecter too.
Really? I did have a feeling that might be the case, but I guess this settles it. Lecter said there's another artificial child over in Crossbell too.
Yeah, Altina, right? Or is that someone else?
Jump attack!
That's more like rush attack.
Can you not randomly tackle people like that? Pretty sure I've told you this before.
Well, Rean, you're not gonna get this that much more often after this year, so.
It's your fault for giving me that puppy dog look that said, I need a hug in the first place. I'm kind of worried about you now. You think I should ask Gramps to let me stay here for another year?
You should.
I mean, I didn't even get to go to Crossbell with you like I wanted, so it's only fair.
That's...
Sounds like you're pretty friendly with her now that it's all said and done, too.
Oh,
Altina and Sammy are pretty tough, but me and Lammy are just as strong, too, you know. Oh, is this that jealousy thing you guys are always talking about? Am I like a jealous housewife?
Poor Rean.
I appreciate your concern, but I'll be okay. Don't worry.
Judging by the beginning of this very same game, Rean, you won't be okay.
Even if I don't have you and Lammy around, I do have Valimar, remember?
Oh, that's true.
But like, is there really any strong opposition to not having like a homegirl like her with you?
Totally didn't answer my question, though.
Anyway, you've got your own work to take care of, don't you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 'cause I'm sure Osborn will still need his. Cause Altina don't work directly for. Oh no! I think she I think both of them work for Osborn.
Be sure to keep in touch.
Cause Altina works for Rufus, who works for Osborn. So.
I'll always be right there when you need me. Okay.
Righto, I promise.
Sorry for skipping over your okay, Rean.
That goes double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
But I need to call you though, right? Because he's not linked to you telepathically, so... Oh, Sarah.
Something on your mind, instructor?
You could say that.
And you're not gonna be his teacher for next year for whatever bullshit reason, right?
I've been mulling over how things are going to be come next month, but all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years. But I'd bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbow. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do.
I would just assume that he would be missing you.
I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Fair point.
Thanks?
What? Well, that seems like some good advice.
I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans to. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's the creed I want to stand by.
I know. Don't worry. No matter what happens, you'll always be my student. So go out there, live your life, and grow into such a heartthrob that I won't be able to take my eyes off you.
Well, I'll try.
Why don't you just wait one more year? Before you... Well. You guys gotta be selfish on reading then. My boy.
Something on your mind, Eustace?
For the first time in a long time, no. I'm just taking a short break. Looking over an endless sea of documents can be rather tiring on the eyes.
Oh, are those the tax reports you mentioned?
Ordinarily, this would be my father's work, but His Majesty has yet to decide his fate. Rufus hasn't so much as glanced in Berea Hard's direction since he took his new job in Crossbell either.
So you're like the head now.
As such, the task falls to me.
Man, I knew everyone in our class had it pretty rough right now. You've got it roughest, no contest.
If my ego had its way, I would boast that filling in for my father is a simple and mundane task. But on top of the paperwork, I'll need to manage the provincial army and oversee the province as a whole. Then there's the matter of keeping the most stubborn of the nobility in check. I don't expect the first 6 months to be pleasant.
The fact that you're already thinking 6 months ahead is pretty impressive as it is. Standing in for Duke Alberea like that must take some real confidence. I know you'll manage, though.
That much is obvious.
What is it?
Is it something about Marcus?
In the days to come, more people will be relying on you than ever before. But no matter who does so or what they ask, do not lose your pride as a noble. Act independently, your head held high.
I think myself, like, is he really a noble? But then, like...
Maintain your pride and your autonomy,
the son of
and I'm sure you'll be fine.
But then Osborne is the commoner.
Thanks.
So he's so high up, it doesn't really matter.
I'll hold you to that.
Are you finishing up your painting, guys?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you're back at home, though, right?
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have to set aside for it, but I intend to keep working on it, bit by bit. There's growing reason for concern in Calvert to the east of the Highlands. But all in all, things are more peaceful now than they were. I should be able to focus on painting my magnum opus.
Oh, is it going to be of Nord? If anyone can make a masterpiece of the Highlands, it'd be you.
That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy, its students, and the courageous.
You mean...
Now you're getting it. I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy.
Oh shit, okay.
And once I've finished it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand. What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call. I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
I'd appreciate that.
I kind of wish I could just see a little bit. I wish I could see like even a shitty graphic at the very least, instead of just a blank canvas. But oh well.
Hey, Elliot. Taking care of your violin?
Makia should be on the other side.
Yeah, it's taken care of me over the past year, so why not return the favor? I'm actually planning on giving a few of them to the Academy before I go, just to make sure next year's first years have something to practice with.
That's really generous, and sure to make a lot of people happy. And you'll finally be heading off to a music academy, just like you always wanted. I bet they'll push you pretty hard over there, too.
I don't doubt it. I'm going to need to be all music all the time if I want to stand a chance at keeping up.
I'm kind of surprised that he's able to do it.
To be honest, after all the time I've spent here, I don't really want my life to be completely about music. I love it, obviously, but to be a balanced person, I want to have a bit more variety in my life, like I had here at the Academy. For one thing, I don't want to get too rusty with my orbital staff.
Good to hear. I hope everything works out for you.
Will you be able to keep your orbital
staff? Thanks. Me too.
I remember that being a prototype.
No, it's nothing.
It's always something.
Either way, Heimdall and Trista are really close, so don't be a stranger, okay? I know you're gonna have tons of work to get through between your classes and your missions, but...
Don't worry, I'll make time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see each other. There's still a ton of Heimdall I haven't seen, too. You'll have to show me around next time I make it over there.
You bet.
Hey, Machias. Working hard or hard?
Working hard or what?
I'll stop you right there.
You're actually not studying.
Of course I'm hard at work. Just look at the size of this book. If I can't internalize as much of it as possible while I'm here, I'm doomed to failure from the start.
And this is one of your new textbooks? Man, Heimdall's political academies don't mess around, do they?
Okay, so he joined the political... probably the same one that Gideon
He'll
taught.
be the youngest person there, right?
Most likely. I'd normally need to have graduated from Thor's with a bit more experience under my belt to have gotten in.
But the Civil War gave him good connections.
There are a few Thor's grads there already, though. They take some every year. And as you might imagine, the recent political upheaval has the place swarming with applicants this year. The entrance exam was hard enough on its own, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Can't say I envy you. Still, I know you're going to be just fine. You're so smart that you can handle any subject they throw at you. Growing up with your dad should give you a leg up on the politics, too.
And that's true, yeah.
No pressure there. Honestly, there are times when I think diving into things head first like this is a giant mistake.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I know we're probably going to both be really busy with our own lives come spring, but let's make time to have lunch together once in a while or something. Okay?
Or maybe our first drink.
Studying is all well and good, but even I need a change of pace every now and again.
I think that can be arranged. The train from here to Heimdall only takes a half hour. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hang out sometimes.
All I say for now, I don't think I like Machias' redesign free, like in the third game. Like as far as his hair goes, I prefer his hair like how it is versus how he looks in the next game. But I think just a small little.
Run it to date.
Okay, this is the Crow's room. I don't think I ever really told Emmy that Crow was across from Reed. I think it's kind of fitting that he's the last one he checks before he goes to bed.
You're all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward.
Crow's final words changed our path forever. No. It's more like they gave us the encouragement we needed to step onto the right one. We only get one life, and we're the only ones who can live it. Thanks, Crow. I might not be leaving the Academy to pursue some noble goal like the others are, but I'll do what I can here. Although, if I have to keep taking time off for trips like that one to Crossbell, I can kiss my attendance goodbye. Well, I can try to make it so I'll never be in danger of repeating a year. Unlike a certain someone. I think I've spent long enough looking backwards. Time to start looking forward again. Although, if anything, I should be getting back to my own room now that I've talked to everyone.
Fair enough. Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. We'll do the next day, and hopefully we'll get closer to fully beating the game in the next part. And let you guys take care.